How's it going?
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every
Wow.
time.
Every time you do
I
this to
feel
me.
like every time we do this, you kind of want like, okay, we're gonna start in three, two, one.
No, I don't need that. I just want some kind of acknowledgement that we're actually recording.
Okay.
So, but now I know, so it's fine.
All right.
Hello. Welcome to our Bottomless Stream podcast. I am Soda, and
Oh,
this
you've been
is my wonderful
practicing.
co-host. I've been practicing.
Yeah, that sounded real smooth. The intro.
Uh, well, I'm just like born to be an actor, David. It's
I think all this
in
time
my
off, we
heart.
we had some development, and you just been practicing
The,
and.
the no, I haven't. The very lack of podcasts has just increased our skills at being entertaining on a podcast.
It's like vice versa. Like usually,
It's just
you
worked
do this
backwards,
once a week, twice a week.
and
That
then you
should
get better.
We should get better by that. But having a whole year off, over a year off, we're that much better.
Oh yeah, we're that much better. See, we're so good at everything that we do that when we take time off, we come back and we're even better. Like, who needs consistent uploads and training when you can just take time off?
So instead of a 3 out of 10 consistency, now we're going to be a 10 out of 10 from today on.
Yes,
Today on,
exactly, exactly,
every Saturday
exactly.
on the clock.
We're uploading every Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so in like 6 days from now we'll be uploaded.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
We're
did not
we're
sound
go-
very
we're,
confident in
we're gonna
that.
be both on this. Okay. I record one. You record one. You do your edits. I do my edits. We'll post every
Not even
Saturday.
gonna, I'm just gonna upload it raw, to be honest.
No, that's pretty much what I do. Unless something like I look over it, and if audio's kind of like fudgy, right? Like there's missing audio, like oh that doesn't sound good. That doesn't make any sense. Like I hear you, you don't hear me. It's like oh I gotta cut that because it's
I'd
just you.
probably just,
Because you're asking a question and then I'm answering, but you don't hear my answer because it's just muted.
I'd probably just get like Liam or someone else that I know to listen over the unedited version
Mm.
for me, because my ADHD is not gonna re-listen to a conversation I just had, and then they can just make little timestamps for me while they're listening. That's
Yeah,
that's my strat.
I usually
Well,
do.
what'd you grab yourself to drink?
Lagua.
Lagua.
Water.
Oh,
Ash
yeah, well,
H2O. H2O.
BCAs
Yeah, I didn't
made
I
from H2O.
I didn't add my BCAs. It's grape flavored. I was like, I'm good.
Uh,
I'm good.
I got blue raspberry. I don't even know my brand, but it tastes like candy, and I can't stop drinking it.
Yeah, mine's sweet too, so I'd like just put a little bit in, but you're supposed to do the full amount to get the supplements in. Yeah, I just don't. It's just too sweet for me.
I do like so what I do is to do like a 2 liter jug of water as opposed to like a normal cup. You do normal cup and I think it's too strong and potent. Even I'm like, but you get like one of these jugs. It's like 2 liters.
Mm-hmm.
It waters it down some more. You still get all the supplements you need. It's more drinkable and good.
You just
Just
gotta
do
drink
that.
it all, the 2 liters.
Yeah, I do. I'm like, I think I drink like 4 liters a day.
So two of those.
Yeah, two of those a day.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since I've started hitting the gym now with my stepdad. So I'm like, damn, I need the muscle recovery after fucking working with him.
Your stepdad, you showed me a few snaps. Like he is ripped.
Yeah,
He's
what is
his
he?
traps and his biceps. Like he's wearing a tank top, of course. I don't know
Yeah,
what his legs look like or he has six pack abs, but
dude, it's
his
like
traps,
it's
his
like they
shoulders, and
took
his
a full concrete brick and placed it in his calf. Not even kidding you, dude. His
calf.
calves are ridiculous.
Well,
Yeah.
just send me a photo of your dad calf, okay?
Okay.
Just
Kind of sus.
nice and close up, okay?
You got it.
Make sure he's like looking behind. right? I don't want a front shot. I want a behind shot.
Oh, okay. Kind of
Okay.
sus. He's okay, so I think right now he's like 230, but his peak was 260, just like ripped muscle, because I think I believe that's what he hit for competition, if I'm not mistaken. It's like
Oh, he's a competitor, like
he was
bodybuilding
a
competitor.
competitor.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he has like 4 trophies. I'm not too sure on the order. I know there's at least one first place, one second place, and one third place trophy. There might be two first place or two second place trophies. I'd have to double check. But he's got four.
Okay. Pretty good odds. I don't know how long has he been doing this.
Oh god, like as long as I've known him. So at least a solid like 15, 16 years,
All right.
I'd say. No, he's just massive, man. It's
And and
ridiculous.
are you following in his footsteps?
Well, I don't want to be as big as him because I still want to be lean for fighting. I don't want to be like massive and bulky. So I like to get a bit bigger, I think, but I don't want to be his size.
Okay. So hovering around the 200, 210 range.
I think like 220 is kind
220.
of my range. Yeah, I want to be a nice like clean 220.
Hmm.
That's my goal, I
With
think,
what,
within
four
like the
four
next.
percent body fat, just slim, just lean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sexy as fuck.
Holy, I can't wait
All the
for
bi-
that.
all the bitches are gonna want me to be like, soda pop, more like I want to soda
It'll
pop that wiener.
it'll bring a whole different meaning to our bottomless dream.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I'm not taking it like super serious yet. I'm kind of just like we're just easing in and getting into the routine first.
Slowly
Um,
building up to like repetition every day,
yeah.
consistency with food and working out.
Yeah, so right now, Monday to Thursday is kind of my focus days. So I do chicken and rice for meals, and then not really much besides that. I just eat like a meal of chicken and rice a day because right now I'm just trying to lose some body fat, and then I work out like 5:30 in the morning to like 6:30, 6:45 with him is kind of my training plan right now, and then weekends are kind of like all right, we'll take it easy on the weekend, and then. And then once we get a little bit more serious with it, because I can already feel the more motivation the more I do it. Once I get more serious with it,
Hmm.
we'll buckle down and we'll get good.
Yo, awesome.
Uh,
Good to hear.
yes, sir. Mm-hmm. How about you? You been hitting the gym at all? You been working out?
I've been slacking on that. Yes. Hmm. I go in spurts. I would have, like you said, you'll focus for a good 3 months. I'll be going to the gym for 3 months, finding some results, and then something happens, and I just stop going. So it's been, I
Mm.
don't know, quite a bit. I haven't hit the gym. The only thing I'm doing is my martial art training still, every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Just been, that's been consistent, but that's me going to the studio, putting in an hour or so, whatever my instructor wants,
Mm-hmm.
and then going home and eating a Big Mac.
I like the look you gave the camera. Like I am fully dedicated eating a Big Bang. um, That's probably where I've been slacking. Just because it's like for me, martial arts is kind of it's just so expensive because it's like a 40-minute drive to the gym that I would be training at.
Yeah.
Gas prices right now, it's like that's not happening. Oh God, no.
What's
And
what's the gas prices out there? Do you know?
no, I usually let Liam tell me how bad they are once in
Mm.
a while, but I don't like to look at it because it's just so depressing.
Yeah, we're over $2 a liter here.
Oh God, I think we might be a bit cheaper at the moment, but I'm not sure.
Hmm. All right.
Uh, But yeah, so I kind of do some training over the weekends, just with a punching bag we have at the gym. But it's not really what I want because it's not great for kicking. I feel so awkward with my kicks right now. I went to Edmonton to visit uh, Ryan, Ryan,
Mhm.
and he pulled Liam and I into a soccer game, and then I was playing the entire right lane, like majority of the game. My team just did not want to be on the right side of the field for whatever reason. It didn't matter even when we switched sides over halftime, they still wouldn't go in the other right lane. It was like, what the hell? So I just was sprinting the entire game, and then like um a couple days later I noticed my groin was just in like solid pain. So I must have pulled it. Ever since then my kicks have just felt like weird.
Hmm. You need a softer bag. I think you can
Mm.
give it a little bit more oomph with a softer bag.
Yeah, yeah, that well, and I think it's because it's just a punching bag properly, so it doesn't actually go all the way to the floor.
Hmm.
So there's also that. I probably just need to do hip stretches again because I haven't really been doing my stretches for like the past year.
Do you miss Siam training? Siam,
I do, I
yeah?
do, I do. I miss training with Craig
Mm.
particularly. I think Craig was like my favorite coach.
Craig,
I
yeah.
did really like Brian Bird at Champions Creed, but I didn't get enough chance to talk with him.
Okay.
So, and that's because of time and how long I was there. But he was a really fun coach. He was a really philosophical, which I like because I like having those like bigger question like conversations. But I just never got the chance to talk to him.
Mm.
But I really enjoyed Craig as well. So I don't think I'll be coming back to Saskatchewan until December again. But I'd like to set like a private class with him again. Hit the
Okay.
pads, show him my improvements.
So that's December.
December. I don't know the
December.
dates yet.
Okay.
I just know it'll be December.
Back.
Probably like same time as last time I was down around like Christmas.
Okay. Just once a year.
Until gas prices go down. I was gonna come
Oh,
in July. I straight up can't afford it.
God. I
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's shit on gas prices. Instead of like an hour, like, uh, not an hour, $100 just to go from Saskatchewan to Alberta. It's now double that, over double that.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just like there's no way. There's no way. Like my car used to be $40 to fill from empty to full, and now it's like 60, 60, 70. I'm like, oh my God, man.
Adds up, yeah. And you
It's
gotta,
almost double of what it used to be. Like, geez.
yeah, that's
Oh well.
that's what the uh, economy is at right now. It's with everything.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's going up except wage. And it's like you want to be like, "Hey, our wages should be going up if everything else is going up." But then they're just going to jack the prices on everything else again.
Yep.
It's like, what can you do?
You just
Nothing.
not much, yeah. Besides, ask for more money.
Cry.
Yeah. Beg.
Sell your body on the corner
Yeah,
of the streets.
or just steal. Stealing's always a good thing to do.
Yeah, wow. Look at
I
you.
recommend it. Yeah.
We promote great things on this podcast. Sell your body, become a prostitute, steal, do what you got to do.
Rob a bank. I think that's the way to
Robert.
go.
Okay, sure.
Well, if you got the
I
skills
agree.
and you got the knowledge, I've been watching a lot of heist movies. I think it's doable. I'll send you the
Oh yeah,
details, okay?
it's gonna turn up like Reservoir Dogs, bro.
Yes.
That was a great
That's
movie.
a good movie. I've been talking about movies. I've been watching a lot of movies.
You've been watching a lot of
I've
movies.
been
I think
watching a lot.
I've been watching like some shows and some animes, but not a lot of movies.
Mm, Today, I watched
Yeah.
RRR. Have you seen it? No.
No. So you place all those letters with an X, and it's a completely different kind of movie.
I don't know if it's rated R, but it's called RRR. It's a Bollywood movie. You know what Bollywood
Oh,
is? It's
yeah. I've only seen one Bollywood movie.
Do you know what it was called? Do you know?
No. Yeah,
No.
it was about three guys, and the one dude was getting married, and then the one dude was obsessed with his work, and then the other dude had problems with his dad, and they went on this adventure together, and then it ended with them running with the bulls. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm being honest.
Well, me and my girlfriend, it's a 3-hour movie. We did this morning until like 1 o'clock.
Oh God.
It is over the top. I think it's great. It's fire and ice colliding. So there's one guy, he represents fire, and another guy represents water, and they they're looking for each other and they want to kill each other. It's a little bit of like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You ever seen that movie? It's like that, but Bollywood,
Yeah.
over the top. They become friends, like best friends. Yeah, I love you. And then like you traitor, how could you? And then they're like fighting a tiger, and then they're saving a kid from a exploding train.
Dude, Bollywood is so over the top. Like I love. Oh no, there's this one Bollywood movie about this cop that's just the most ridiculous person in the world. Like, what is it? I don't remember the scene exactly, but he had to basically stop these guys driving away in a Jeep, and
Hmm.
I think he just straight up picked up the Jeep and just yeeted it. I'm like, aren't you just the cop, man? What the
He's a super
hell?
cop.
He's just super cop. He was like running as fast as it. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Some of
They should.
those things that they do for Bollywood, they're badass. They're
They're
really
just so
cool.
funny.
Over the
They're
top.
funny.
Yeah,
They, I
extreme.
think I think that they know that they're just over the top and they just go with it. They're like, man, this is funny. Like, let's just do it.
I don't think they're trying to make it funny. They're trying to make it very serious. It just
I don't think so.
it comes out funny because it's like, holy shit. He's
I
running
don't
as fast as the car and he's like punching through the window and picking up the car and throwing it.
I don't think so. I think they know that they're being funny.
Oh,
'Cause I'm like, at a certain point, you just gotta know, right?
yeah,
You just
it's
gotta know.
unrealistic
Like,
for sure.
you gotta look at your movie and then you look at like Hollywood movies. You'd be like, something's off here. But
Hmm.
we'll just stick with ours though.
Yeah. Well, if you have a chance, maybe like watch the first 30 minutes of RRR and that's it. That's all you need to watch and then you get the gist.
Then I get the
Yeah,
gist.
it's good. You'll like it.
Been watching The Boys.
Same, but I've only seen episode one. I'm super behind. I'm not caught up. I'm not done the series.
Okay, let's not talk about it. Otherwise, I'm gonna spoil something
I've
because
only
I'm
seen
caught up right
the
now.
first season. Or no, the first episode. First season done, second season done, third season, episode one done.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm all caught up on the third season. Season two, The Witcher. I watched that.
I have not. No.
Oh, that was good. I think I like season two more than season one.
Pause. Unpause. Oh, hey.
Pause.
Hey.
Hey, what happened there? You just like, I feel like time just warped. You know?
I just sorry. I watched Click recently. Some
Whoa, impressive,
yeah. So
impressive.
pause. Click.
Um,
Click. Unpause.
yeah. Hold it.
See how long we can do that for.
Yeah, hold it. Um, oh, I've been watching. Oh, I've actually been watching a
Umbrella
lot.
Academy.
No,
No. Okay.
I can't get past the first episode. I can't get past the first 5 minutes of the first episode because whatever that first season, first episode is, the beginning, I'm like, no, just I can't follow it.
Okay. Fair enough.
I've been watching.
It's unique.
Yeah. The Rising of the Shield Hero. I just started watching that anime.
Okay. I have not seen it. I kind of refuse to see it. I feel like
Why?
it's well, first of all, it's another isekai, right? It's like somebody
Yeah.
gets transported into another world. First
Yep.
of all, I've seen
Yep.
a few of those and I just don't want to see anymore. I'm just going to stick with my original 3 and then that's it. That's so my original 3 that I watch and I'm not watching anymore is Overlord. Same
Oh,
thing.
this guy. I think we get another season of that this year. If
Yeah, it's coming real
Mhm.
soon. Overlord.
Yep.
We have uh, No Life, maybe.
Never heard of it.
I could be wrong. And then we have um, oh shit, oh shit, oh
He's
shit.
googling it. He's
I
googling.
should be googling it right now.
Okay. Well, while you do that,
Ah,
I have to. I felt the same way about the Rising of the Shield Hero. Then I was sitting down with Liam on the couch, and he just put it on, and I was like, whatever. If I don't accept this, we're not gonna find anything to watch. So you put it on, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. I was like, you for an isekai, because I was also getting kind of bored of that trope. It was
mm-hmm.
very repetitive. I was like, sometimes it's a bit dramatic and over the top, but this is actually pretty good. So I've been like super into it.
ReZero, that's one of them. That's the other one I
uh,
can remember. And then the
I
other
can get into
one,
that.
um,
What else?
come on, come
I
on.
thought I thought you said there was only three.
There is three. There is
You
over,
said all three of them.
over. No, I didn't. I said Overlord, ReZero,
Yeah.
and I can't think of the third one. I
Oh,
said
you said
something
no,
else and I
no
was
love.
totally wrong.
Oh, um, jobless reincarnation.
Yes, you got her. That's what I'm watching.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was pretty funny. I stopped watching
Thanks for
it
your
though,
help,
because
Google.
you're welcome. Um, I stopped watching Jobless Reincarnation. It was very unique as an isekai when it started, I thought. Like the humor and everything was like something different.
Mm-hmm.
But then later on it just kind of started driving away from that and started getting a bit more generic for my taste. Maybe I should give it another go. It might have just been the few episodes I got stuck on.
Yeah, the humor for the first season or half the first season, pretty good. It's out there like every, I don't know, second
Yeah.
moments, right? And then it gets really serious.
It gets very
It gets,
generic as
yeah.
well. It loses that edge that made it kind of special.
Uh,
That's what I thought.
it's still
Um,
there. I think I
I
enjoyed
think
all of it.
I'll probably go back and try to finish it, but yeah. I think you should go and try The Rising of the Shield Hero. I think you should give it a go.
Good recommendation. Cool.
I was pleasantly surprised, and I don't normally like isekai that much. Overlord though, I did like Overlord. That was pretty bomb. What else I just started watching Grand Blue Fantasy, which I think it's based off the game. I'm not sure. It's very adventurous.
Hmm. Grand Blue.
Grand Blue Fantasy. Yeah, it's on Netflix. I just found it. It's pretty bomb. I literally only watching like the first, second episode before you called me, and then what else? Oh, and then I've been watching The Legend of the Vox Machinima or Machina, whatever it's called. You know, Critical Role. Do you know who they are?
Yes.
Okay, this show is on Amazon Prime, and it's based off their first, or I think it's like written along their first D&D campaign that they did on like YouTube
Mm.
and Twitch. And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah,
So
it's pretty funny.
do you watch it or you just listen to it because you're not there
No,
on the table
it's
with
it's
them.
no, it's a cartoon.
Oh, it's a
They
cartoon.
they they animated their D&D series.
Oh.
Yeah. So they made
So
an animated version.
yeah, we got some visuals and we got the whole campaign of the
Yep.
whole story. Cool.
Yeah, they
And
have
that
like
and that's on Amazon, you said?
yep.
Oh,
And it's pretty good. They've got like if you look at the lineup of actors, like you've got some pretty big names. Like Matt Mercer is there, which
mm-hmm.
is like probably the most iconic one out of the group. He voiced Levi Ackerman in Attack on Titan in the dub.
Yes.
Um, you got Ashley Johnson who voiced Ellie in The Last of Us.
Okay.
You got David Tennant who played the Doctor from Doctor Who.
Oh, like a good cast of voice actors there.
Yeah, there's a big cast. Like I think like a lot of those D&D players met each other through like voice acting through gaming, and then they all just happen to like D&D,
How
and then they
about
can't
also relating to D&D, Stranger Things? You got into that, or that's a
never got into Stranger Things
Stranger
now.
Things? The whole
I
thing
don't
is
know why.
it's a whole D&D uh, relationship with that. Like they play D&D, and then they have whatever they're playing on the game D&D. It it represents what they're attacking in real life. So there's like a wizard in D&D named something, and it's like, yeah, we're naming this monster in real life off of the D&D character, and they have to like kill it somehow. roll
Uh,
roll a d20,
I,
and then it's dead.
I, I should go check out Stranger Things. I never gave it a proper chance.
This season 4, like volume 1 and 2, really good.
Hmm.
So
I'll give it a look. I'm sure at some point. I've just been kind of putting it off. Like a lot of things now, I find with like mainstream shows come out, and then I'm like, eh. No, doesn't seem that good. Then I watch it. I'm like, oh, now I understand the hype.
There's so much great shit on television, on movies, whatever. It's
Yeah,
so much to like keep up.
yeah.
Like there's everything is good now. So if you want to watch one thing, there's something else really good everyone else is watching, and now you're behind. Or some I was like, oh, you seen this? No, I haven't seen it. Oh, you should watch that. I'm watching like two other things right now. I
I
don't have
know.
time.
I know. That's
I
how I feel.
I
I'm
feel
like,
like everyone's talking about this, and I haven't seen it because I'm watching this instead. This
yeah.
another amazing show.
And then
Just
you tell them to watch this, and they're like, ah, I can't. I'm watching this
yeah,
and this.
it, same conversation. I don't know if anybody else has I don't know witnessed that through your I don't know buddies talking right. Like it's so much.
Have you watched Kenobi?
I'm not done it. I'm only 2 episodes in.
Oh, I finished it. Um,
But yeah, what do you think about that? I kind of know
okay, without giving out
reviews.
any spoilers, I would have liked to see more action scenes. I feel like there wasn't enough action overall in the whole span of it. But I will say that the last episode was very bomb. There are some things in the show that it's like, okay, come on, let's be honest. That's not how that would happen. That makes no sense at all.
What do you mean it bombed?
Um,
Like it was bomb or
it
did
was
it
bomb. The
bombed?
last episode was bomb. The last episode was really good.
Okay.
Um, no, there were some things like uh, Kenobi and this other person are running away from this building and they're getting shot at by stormtroopers.
Hmm.
And instead of shooting the stormtroopers, the side character shoots one of those little mouse droids.
Yeah.
It's like, why? What did that thing do to you?
Hmm.
I'm like, what does a mouse droid even do? Just kind of whistles its way around. It's like a little Roomba.
Those stormtroopers got some good accuracy then.
I don't know. That was the side character that was with Obi-Wan. That instead of shooting the stormtrooper, it just shot its like the mouse droid that did nothing.
Just for no reason. Just like,
Hmm.
hey, I'm gonna shoot you and done.
Instead of shooting the guys that were shooting at them, they
They
shot the
shot.
mouse droid that is harmless. Yeah,
What
I
the
know.
hell?
But yeah, besides that, I mean, there are some things I'm like, oh, if I think with now, there's with movies and shows, if you start to nitpick stuff like that, though, you're never gonna enjoy a movie.
A
It's
cup.
so hard to make like a perfect movie. Um, like,
It is a hard job. It's really hard.
uh, like you're not gonna please everyone, no matter what you do. And
Hmm.
I think if you're one of those people that looks at the continuity of a movie, it'll be like, that's so stupid. That makes no sense. That would never happen. Well, it's a movie.
And then on the other hand, somebody's like, "Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Oh, that was a great movie," and somebody else has a
I'm
totally different outcome.
I'm just like, you know what? Do what you want.
Yeah.
I'm like, as long as it's cool, whatever. As long as like the character arc is still written pretty well, then if something stupid happens, is like whatever. It's funny or it's cool.
Well, if we're on the Kenobi talk, 3 questions. First one
Hmm.
right off the bat. Do you like Reva?
She's the third Inquisitor,
Yes, the third Inquisitor. She's
the
like in
third sister.
every episode I heard. I've only seen her in two
Yeah,
episodes. I just feel like her lines that she was given, they're a little bit lacking. That's it. Like she's
I
great
was
on
not a
everything
fan
else.
of her character. I think she's like a good actor, but the character itself to me is something that I'm like, that type of character has never interested me.
Hmm.
It's always been a character. It's like, oh, okay.
I want. I kind of. I have not done it. I want to figure out if she dies in this series or she lives. I'm not too sure. I'm thinking she dies because we got introduced to her, and then she's going on a huge rampage trying to kill Kenobi, and then I think Kenobi has to kill somebody that's evil, and I'm thinking it's her. So that's my prediction. Not done it.
Mm.
We'll see what happens. Second question. Was there a lack or too much of Darth Vader in this?
No, honestly, Darth Vader shined in this show. The Darth Vader is like one of the best points. If anything, I would have liked to maybe seen a little bit more of him,
A
but
little bit more.
they did him justice. It is like the best. one of the best depictions we've seen of Darth Vader. It's
Okay.
just cold, ruthless, and he is what Darth Vader is supposed to be.
Oh,
Some people were like,
better than
some people are like, he's a little bit dark for a Darth Vader. Like he's kind of being cold and ruthless, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of his whole character. Remember when he killed a bunch of younglings? Yeah, that's kind of his whole character.
and this is 10 years after uh
hmm
like
Yeah,
episode 3, right? This is 10 years after.
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even think he's as brutal as people like exaggerated him to be, but he was pretty like dark and cold, and I was like, yes, this is good. This is peak. Vader is like my favorite villain, and I'm like,
Mhm.
chef's kiss. They really hit the nail on the donkey.
And then the lack of Yoda not wasn't seen, and the lack of um, dual sabers. What's his name?
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
I don't think we'll see
Were
Yoda.
you expecting those two characters in this?
I was not expecting Yoda to be in it at all because I'm like, it's Kenobi. It's about Kenobi. I don't really think Yoda was super
Yoda was still
necessary.
alive, just hiding,
I
doing his
just
thing.
don't. Yeah, I don't think he was. I think you could do a whole separate show about Yoda. If anything, if they were gonna like do something with Yoda, I would like to see like Yoda when he was young and in his prime.
Okay,
I would
not
like
when
to
he's
see a show
old
like
with
that.
wisdom.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would like to see younger Yoda just going off and just popping off with all that energy. Um, Darth Maul, I'll just tell you this right now. He's not in the show at all.
Okay.
Um, sorry.
That's.
I
I
was
was
ex
hoping he'll come back. You know.
I think I think they'll bring him in at some point. Um, I think it makes sense. Maybe they should have hinted at him towards the end of the series, but they didn't. I think they should have. I think I think after like that whole events with Darth Vader, they could lead up to another Sith from Obi-Wan's past and bring back Kenobi would be really sick.
Okay.
Because if you've seen Solo, you already know he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
So like, why? What? Like, bring him back. That's I because Rebels. Rebels dealt with like Obi-Wan and Darth
Yeah.
Maul, but nobody wants to watch Rebels because it's bad.
I haven't seen Rebels. I just seen Clone
Clone Wars?
Wars and
Exactly.
yeah.
Nobody wants to watch Rebels.
All right, because Darth Maul is like up there, top 3 or top 5 best characters in the Star
Star
Wars
Wars.
universe. Like it goes from
After
like Darth
Clone
Vader,
Wars,
Yoda, Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, and Darth Maul. That could be a top 5 right there, or a top 3 would be Darth Vader, um, Darth Maul, and Yoda. That could be another top 3. Like just
I
forget
I go
Skywalker.
I go Vader,
Yep.
Kenobi,
Okay.
um, and those are the only two that matter.
Yeah. It's Darth Vader and Kenobi.
And Darth Jar Jar.
Darth Jar Jar, like Jar Jar
Have you
Binks?
ever heard like the theory that Jar Jar Binks is actually Sith Lord?
No.
Pause. Yes, Darth Vader, Kenobi. That's
Hmm.
all I care about. Those, those are. I'm sure there's more, but off the top of my head, whenever I think favorite Star Wars characters, it's those two.
Those two.
Those two. I mean, like just their whole. If it would, they carried the
I
prequels,
kind of forgot
honestly.
about Han Solo. Like he's up there for me.
Yeah, Han Solo's pretty cool.
Yeah. Totally forgot
But
about him.
yeah,
Just right now, I got him
Chewbacca.
now.
Chewbacca. I like
Chewbacca is up
Chewbacca.
there. I don't like
You gotta like
Han Solo or
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. Which one?
R2D2.
R2D2. Just yeah. That's it.
He tops him up. Dude, R2D2 is such a gangster little droid. Like,
Doesn't give a shit about anything.
it's like, yeah, I'll walk through this cavern full of Tusken Raiders. I don't give a fuck.
And I'll tase whoever I want.
Yeah. He's just so savage. C3PO's, we've got to go this way because my protocol says so. I don't give a fuck. I'm going this way.
Has his own mind. That's awesome.
Yeah, R2D2's great. Yeah, so recently I bought a Nintendo Switch.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like the whole reason is so when I was in Edmonton visiting Ryan, and he had Smash Bros. And we were playing Smash. We did quite a few hours in Smash. I was like, oh, I do miss this game that much that I would buy a Switch just for Smash. And I
Mm.
did buy a Switch just for Smash. I got some other games for it now, but I've been playing a lot of Smash Bros. I'm like, I love it. It's so fun. You already know I like fighter games, and now I like Smash because it's like a platform fighter game,
Yeah, this is
and
up your alley.
it's very like it takes everything I like in games: fighting, reading and predicting your opponent in like 1v1 challenges, and then like movement.
Mm.
Like that's the same reason I like Rocket League. It's like um, movement is like my favorite thing in Rocket League. Uh, but yeah, Smash, good time, good time.
Good
And
times in
then
Smash.
I I also got that N64 expansion pass, so I've been playing a lot of Ocarina of Time as well.
Mm.
I missed that game. That's like the childhood game right
Yeah,
there for me.
Ocarina
Yeah.
of Time is good on the
Um,
N64.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
playing it right now. It's like, man, it is crazy how much these older games can keep my attention span to play them. But like I pick up a new game that's supposed to be really good and I'm like, eh.
Yeah, you get distracted or like what the hell do I do?
You're just like, I can't be bothered.
Mhm.
It's like games nowadays are super repetitive and they
Mostly, yeah.
just kind of get boring.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I go pick up an old game. I'm like, wow, this was a fun time. This was a fun time.
Yeah, they were simple. They were like they go straight to the point, and they're like, "Yes, I have a goal, and I'm gonna accomplish it." And then if there's anything else, awesome.
They didn't make like they didn't make side quests or there's like
Boring.
both these same side quests had basically the same storyline, basically the same missions,
Hmm.
but just different characters involved.
I think games
Side
after 2011, 2012 kind of went downhill.
I think games peaked in the PS3 and Xbox 360
Yeah,
era. Yeah, definitely. Now
sh
they're kind of
sure, there's great games out there. There's like Spider-Man. The side quest could be repetitive, but just the main
yeah.
quest going to story, that's awesome. Same with Uncharted 4. That's another good one.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
They're making the second
I
one
don't have
right.
a Switch, so any Switch games I have not
Mhm.
played any of them.
Oh man, YouTube Breath of the Wild is so good. Oh my, it's that game. I was addicted to that. Honestly, I'm just a big Legend of Zelda fan. But um, like Breath of the Wild was really good, and you can tell that they put hard work into their games because they're not afraid to say, "Listen, I'm like they just did this for Breath of the Wild too. They just said, "Hey, we're sorry, but we have to delay this game. It needs more work." And they're like, they're not afraid to just say, "Hey, we need more time.
Hmm.
We originally planned to release it this date. We're gonna push it back another year." And I'm like, that's the problem. That's another problem with games. Just want the like to hold on and sell like during the mass hype. So when they announce a date, they don't want to just keep delaying it. But I feel like gamers are very patient
Yeah.
with that sort of thing.
Like look at
Like,
Cyberpunk. That was
you know?
awesome.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
They delayed it,
they
delayed it, and it came out perfect. No issues at all. Hmm.
oh, it's the best game ever. Perfect, 10 out of 10.
Did you
N-
did
Never
you see
played it.
the trailer for the animated series on Netflix?
No, no, I
There's a
haven't.
Cyberpunk anime coming to
Coming out.
Netflix.
I was like, oh, that's kind of ballsy.
It looks pretty cool because they
I
have
might go take a look.
powers. Yeah, take a look.
I'll take
You're gonna take a
a
look right now? No, not right now. After.
no, I'll take a look after.
Yeah. Okay. It's like pause. Oh no. No
But
pause.
that's the podcast.
Oh,
I gotta
cool.
go look at this
That was
shit.
a cool trailer.
God, I wish you guys could have seen that with me. Um, yeah, no, but that's the difference, right? Is like I don't even think they should have been announcing Cyberpunk when they did, if you look at the release date of the game. I think games need to just shut their mouths about games. They
Hmm.
should just do what Nintendo does and not announce the game until it's like near ready to be released. And like they're just doing
Nintendo announced Breath of the Wild 2 2 years ago, and
I
it's already
can't
been
yeah.
delayed like a few times.
Okay, whatever. Okay, but besides that, most of the time, like I didn't hear about Mario Odyssey until like a few months before it came out.
There's a few games where there's like, yep, this is coming out today. And I was like, what? Today? Okay, I better play this now.
Yeah. I'm like, there's you don't need to build up hype so early in your
Hmm.
stages of production. Like you're just getting so much hate. And then I think another big problem is from the gamer side is everyone just mass buys the games now and they pre-order the shit out of games,
Hmm.
which basically tells the company, okay, cool, we can release this in an unfinished and bad state and still get away with
Yeah,
it.
because they already got the money.
Yep. And then they're like, oh no, we'll just fix it later. It's like y'all will still get lot. You guys will make more money, I feel like, off launch if you just release it good, because then everyone's gonna rant and rave about your game, then everyone's gonna buy it. I didn't buy Cyberpunk because everyone was telling me how shit it was.
Damn.
I'm just, it's just whatever. It's just
I got to get back into Cyberpunk. I paid, I did pre-order it. I was on the bandwagon. I got to get
you
back into it.
little.
It's been
I
over a
don't know.
year since I played it. I want to see what kind of updates. There's been a few updates
I
on it.
think it's playable on PC now. Last I heard.
Yeah. My issue, I've ranted about this before. My issue, day one, I played it. I was stuck in an
Couldn't jump.
elevator for three
Yeah.
days. I bought this game, couldn't play it for 3 days until the update.
Hmm. Yeah. No. Glad I didn't buy the game.
Yeah, I
I think
bought it.
you Snapchatted me as well. You're like playing Cyberpunk. I'm like, cool, cool. And you were on the character customization. You seem pretty pumped. I'm like, oh, that's dope. I'm kind of jealous. And then like, and then like your next step was like, this game fucking sucks. I'm stuck in an elevator. This shit is horrible.
I couldn't get out. I had a restarted the game, I think 4 times, and every single time I would get to the 30-minute mark where you're supposed to go in the elevator in the intro to go into the open world, and I get stuck every time.
Oh
I had
God.
to wait 3 days for an update.
Jesus.
I'm done. I'm done talking about Cyberpunk.
He's like, he's getting heated. Um, no, that's fair. Yeah, you know what? You know, it's funny. I bought a PS5. Thought I would still touch my PS4. I didn't. I've been obsessed with my PS5. Got the gaming laptop. Um, thought I'd still touch my PS5. I barely touch it now. Got a Nintendo Switch. I'm like, I'll still touch my laptop. Barely touch it now.
Oh, you're just buying. At least you have options. It's like I'm feeling this, I'm
Yeah,
feeling that. You
like
got
I,
options.
I definitely will go back and play my PS5. Like there's games on there. The new PS Plus just came out, so it's a bit like Game Pass now.
Yep. I'm.
Um,
I want to buy physical games. I want to like add my collection. I skipped the PlayStation 4 genre, like the whole console itself. So I'm buying PlayStation 4 games,
mhm.
trying to play those.
Get the PS Plus extra or whatever it is,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of PS4 games on there. Like you might as well, because there's a lot of like $80 games on there.
Yeah.
You might as well just pay for the year subscription if you're gonna go through all that.
I was at a thrift store. I'm still thrifting quite a bit, getting
I'm not surprised.
getting collections, and I found PlayStation 4 games at like a Valley Village. They were $5. It was Death Stranding,
Oh,
and
$5 for Death
I
Stranding?
got I got Death Stranding for $5, and then there was another
What?
one.
Dude, that game is like $80 on the PlayStation Store, bro.
Yeah, I
What?
the only
I
thing
need to go to Valley Village, man.
the disc was in there, no manual. I don't know if they come with manuals anymore.
I don't
Like if
think
you
so.
buy a brand new game physically, like on Amazon or Best Buy, do you get the do they come with
I don't think
manuals?
so. I
Okay,
don't think so.
okay,
Not often anymore, no.
that's fine.
Okay.
The disc was in there. I haven't tried the disc out yet for Death Stranding. Hopefully they work. I looked at the scratches, no scratches, so I'm thinking it's a good disc.
Damn.
But
Wow, man. That is such a lucky draw. That game is such a big deal. People need to check their games before just tossing them to the side, man.
hmm
My mother is really bad for that. She's like, "Oh, Aiden, my little brother, doesn't like play this game anymore, or doesn't play with this anymore. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna sell it for like cheap." I'm like, no, you don't understand how
yeah,
much money that is worth. Like, just hold on to it.
I feel like
Like,
I don't know if physical games are going to be going up in price
I think so.
because that's what it is. If you can play them and they work, it still works, right? You don't have to pay for a subscription. I don't know if it's going to go up in price or down in price. Like if the future is going to go towards you have to subscribe to this PlayStation Plus and it's we'll say $20 a month, is that a better value than having it physically playing older games? Like sure,
I
it'll
think so.
be
I
good
think more
on.
and more people are going digital because everyone's too lazy to put the disc in.
I'm thinking so. We're just getting lazy. We're not going to like get the cartridges, blow in the cartridge, put it in, and play Super Smash Bros on N64. I don't think that's a
Yeah,
thing anymore.
I think, well, yeah, like even I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna get the disc version of the PS5. I'm still gonna use the discs, and
Hmm.
I kind of do, but also I buy a lot of my games now digitally because I'm like, just getting up when I'm just so comfy in my bed, man.
Yeah, you just
I'm
have
like,
to hit
wow.
play instead of like getting up,
Mhm.
inject.
But it's like I think it's also takes up less space though if you just do discs,
What kind of
like less
PlayStation do you
space.
have? Do you have a disc version or the digital version?
I have the disc version of
The
the
disc
PS5.
version. Attaboy.
Yeah, and yeah,
Yeah.
yes sir.
Same with it. Same with me.
I got a nice 2 terabyte storage space on it as well.
You upgraded. You-
Yeah. Well, I just got like an extended storage. It was annoying at first because when it first came out, you couldn't do like the
Mhm.
USB extended storages. They've updated so you can do that now, thankfully.
Good.
'Cause- Yeah, because I think like if you wanted to do it eternally, it was like just something ridiculous, like 300-400 bucks. It
Yeah.
was like, oh, it's like no, man, no. Nobody's got that money after buying a $700 console that they can barely
And then
even find.
and then add a 1 terabyte M2 drive or whatever, an SSD, one of the fast ones for PlayStation,
Yeah.
right? So it's quick.
Hmm. No. Yeah, the PS5 is definitely not worth buying right now. I say this as like a hardcore fanboy. If you're a fanboy, buy it. But if you're not a fanboy
They got
and
games
you're
for right
like,
now. Like,
yeah, but a lot of those games are still on PS4 as well. They're releasing on both consoles because people can't find PS5s. So I'm like, you don't really need it right now. It's nice because it does load faster and the PS5 games have great graphics, but if you're not so super anal about that stuff, like the PS5 is just as good. That's your
and
streaming. I noticed like streaming on Twitch is a lot better on the PS5 than PS4.
mm-hmm.
Because I've been getting into live streaming on Twitch now, actually too.
Good, awesome.
Yeah, yes
And you
sir.
and you just been playing Nintendo games,
Rocket
just
League.
Smash.
No, the Switch is annoying to stream with.
Oh, okay.
I just ordered a capture card actually, because with like PS5 now and like the new Xbox, you can just stream straight from the console.
Yep.
With the Switch, you got to get a capture card.
Mm-hmm.
So I just bought a cheap one for like 12 bucks just to try it out and see what it's like.
That's $12 capture card is probably not
No,
gonna
no,
happen.
I'm like I just can't afford an expensive one right now, and I just want to test it out more than anything.
Yeah, try it out.
Yeah. See how it is. I'm like, because for 12 bucks, it's like, whatever. It's 12 bucks. If it,
I bought a capture card like 2 years ago. I haven't even used it.
what kind?
That's the Razer capture card, HD
Ooh,
capture card.
you should let me buy that off of you.
Yeah. My thoughts was I was gonna play games and stream more and like capture footage on older devices and also like on my original Xbox or my original PlayStation, Nintendo, Wii. Right. I was gonna plug those in and then
And
capture
then,
some footage and then post it, but I haven't got to that yet.
mm,
It's like I have it hooked up to my PC right
yeah,
now. I just haven't plugged it in and used it.
yeah.
It's in behind my PC.
I was gonna get like an Elgato, but I was also looking at the Razer one. So I'm just like, money's tight right now. So I'm kind of like, well, we're gonna wait till
Hmm.
I can afford it. I'll like see how the cheap one performs. If I can't do anything with it, whatever, 12 bucks. If I can do something at least decent with it,
Yeah,
okay, cool. Yeah.
I think on the Switch, I think the best you can get is it HD? Is it 1080 that you can get out of it, or is it 720p?
I don't know how,
I think that's a thing.
how I will tell you right now. I think you're right. Best um which
Are you
quality?
are you playing Switch um on your TV? or just on mobile?
Oh, I got the OLED version, so I got the newest version on the Switch.
Okay. Yeah, so you can hook that to the TV and you play it just
Yeah.
sitting down. Yeah.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah. I've been playing more than I've been surprised how much I've been touching it, to be
I think
honest.
it does HD, so 1080. I
Yeah, I think it
fact
does
check me.
1080 at
I don't
least.
care. I whatever.
Um,
It doesn't do 4K like the
sh-
PlayStation, but it is a 7 year
I,
old console.
I I don't think well, Nintendo really doesn't go for that stuff. And
No,
like for what they do for games, it's not like they need 4K. The graphics don't need
no.
4K
The
to look
kids
good.
the kids don't care about that. It's more of the older generation. Like if you're 20 years and older, you might worry about like, oh, this game doesn't look good. I want best resolution. I want that 4K. I feel like that's a like I got a buddy at work and he likes tinkering with different resolutions and different frame rates, and he's trying to get the best quality in his games.
Mhm.
He dabbles
My,
with
my,
all that.
my stepdad is very much like that as well. He's got like this 4K HDR TV that's got no ghosting or anything, and it's like 75 inches. It's crazy TV. It looks
Sounds like a
so
nice
good. Oh
TV.
my God. It's really good. It's such a beautiful picture. Um,
I want a
Me, I'm not
projector.
so bothered, about graphics because I'm like, it doesn't matter if the graphics are good if I keep getting bored of the games.
Yep.
By the way, so the Switch I have, the OLED model, which is the newest. There's three. There's like the original Switch, there's the Lite, and then there's the OLED.
Okay.
And according to this, further proof has emerged that the new TV dock that comes with the OLED model is capable of outputting 4K Ultra HD video.
Capable? Not right now. I think it's just
Uh-huh. I don't know.
okay.
I, I just gave it a quick read.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like go super into it. I can check it out later. Um, but yeah, it's not like you really need it
No,
for
not at
Switch.
all. No.
Yeah. Um,
You know what? You know what
yeah.
you missed out? You
What?
bought a Switch, but you could have bought a Steam Deck.
I that's that like Steam portable device.
That's Steam. Yeah.
I don't need it.
I
I'm
think it's like
good. I'm okay.
$900 for like the best one.
No, I'll stick with the Switch. Thanks.
Yeah.
Just play my Steam games on my laptop. Kind of what it's there for.
Yeah. I, but I don't know. It's probably better on a portable device
No,
than a laptop. Like I would rather play Steam on a desktop with a 32
it's not
inch
like it's
monitor.
not like it's not like it's a normal laptop. It's a gaming laptop. It's Republic of Gamers laptop.
Mm.
It runs every game I want it to run, so like I can play Rainbow Six on it.
Wow. You just got this thing?
Yeah, recently.
Good for
Like I've had
you.
it for like couple months now.
Let's play some Left 4 Dead on Steam. Let's go.
We can do it. We can do it. Hey, sure. It's all been pretty good. Yeah. Um, what else have I been up to? Obviously, you know this when you were visiting. I picked up the ukulele.
Yes, I was there for that. And
Yeah.
sounds and looks like you've been practicing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first, I bought this thing for those listening. He just got back from a trip. He flew into Calgary. We went to the Cross Iron Mills Mall in Calgary, and we were just kind of gallivanting about the mall. And we were in the shoe shop, and my buddy was like looking at shoes. He was gonna buy this pair of shoes. I'm like, man, I'm so stingy with money nowadays, dude. I would not spend $40 even on a pair of shoes. Like, no, thank you. I've got shoes that go on my feet that work. Like
Hmm.
10 minutes later, I walk into like Guitar Works and come out with a like $150 ukulele. So, like, yeah, whatever.
It's a nice instrument.
It is. It's like, especially for like a beginner instrument, if you want to pick up something like guitar later on, I feel like the four strings just makes it very easy to get used to before you pick up a guitar. It's very good.
All I gotta say, keep practicing. It gets better. Like you only had this, what, a month?
Yeah, I only like pick it up here and there. I think it's like kind of fun to mess around with. What I can do like a couple of Zelda songs from Ocarina of Time, the Last of Us theme. I'm trying to learn Down on the Corner by Creedence Clearwater Revival, and probably. Oh, and then I was doing this on stream on my Twitch stream. Was trying to learn. Um, it's like I don't even remember the name of the song. It's actually played with a ukulele, something like Sunshine. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't play any instruments.
Oh well. It's yeah, so that's been pretty fun. I kind of just do it like casually. I'm not like
That's what
super
you need to
obsessed
do.
with
It's do it here and
just
there, and just when you're bored, you just do it, and you
yeah,
just get
just pick it
better.
up.
Yep,
It's fun.
I'll keep it at her.
Yes, sir.
It's a
Yes, sir.
you get a lot of babes.
That's the plan. That's the
I
plan.
knew it. I freaking knew it.
I only bought it to get the babes, you know? I'm a player that way. Um,
You go on the beach,
yeah.
sit
I've
down, and they
been
start playing, and then you just
yeah,
get swarmed on the
yeah,
beach.
a nice little campfire, just pull out the ukulele.
Yeah,
Boom, 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 boom.
that's all you got to do.
That's not what it sounds like at all.
No, it's more of a high pitch, but it's boom.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, no, and then I've been just writing scripts. I want to start filming soon.
Awesome.
That's something I've been talking about forever. And I'm like, I just need to film. I need to stop talking about it and just film something. So that's like, I think that'll be my plan towards the end of July is try to get something filmed. Maybe not like released and edited, but at least like filmed.
I'm kind of ahead of you. I'm gonna help uh, a buddy here. Um,
Um, Jory, right? Yeah, he's doing a horror film right now.
he is doing a horror theme. I
Yeah.
saw a pre-release of his footage, not done yet, and it's awesome. Not gonna say
hmm
anything about it, but I think it's getting released pretty soon.
I would like to work with him, but he moved down to the States, did he not?
He's back in Regina.
Is he, so he's moved back?
He just
Or
moved
is,
back last week,
okay,
and
okay,
he has
cool.
another script for whoever wants to help, and I said yes. So that's coming up pretty soon. So we're gonna film another thing in Regina here.
Okay.
Like
I'm gonna have
we
to,
filmed the first one called um Jory's production, Boy Chuck's production. What was the? Did you watch his short film that he released?
no, I need to watch it. I need to watch it. I know it's pretty good. You've said it was pretty good. I've seen like clips of it. I've seen the blooper reel. You showed me the blooper reel.
Mm-hmm.
And I just keep forgetting about it. Um, but I will put it up on my Google tabs
Yeah, sleeping.
right now. And then I won't forget to watch it. The thing is, I think what it is he does horror, and I'm not a huge horror guy.
He is a he loves his horror. He loves his
Uh,
Halloween, his Jaws. Like,
mhm.
Jaws is a little bit of horror.
Which is,
It's a monster movie. Yeah.
and I need to watch it still now. I do want to film a horror movie though, so like I should just watch one. That's what I want to work with him with. I gotta just write out my script and then plan out the horror movie with him. I kind of, I'd like to just sit down and like go over the and write the script with him since he's probably got more experience with horror anyways.
Well,
So, because I feel like I'm better at
He's
I
got
think
some he's got
horror's
some
not really
traction
like
on his
the
YouTube. Like the one that I was in and try to help him make this one 7 months ago called Sleeping. It's a short horror film, and it has almost a 500,000 views on YouTube. So
put
that's
the link in the description if you want. Give him a
yeah,
little shout.
yeah, hundred
Um,
percent.
yeah. Yeah, I will. And if he's, I thought he was just visiting. Now that I know he's back, I'm gonna like talk to him. Be like, hey, let's hop on a Discord call and we could just work on this script together, and then we can figure out how to film it.
Yeah,
Um,
you
yeah.
you know what I got for upcoming videos and what I also used on my trip.
What? GoPro. Is that the Hero 9?
That's the GoPro 10.
Oh, I think I got Liam the 9.
I got the Hero. There's just 10 black. It doesn't say Hero.
Mm.
I got the newest one. I
Mm.
wasn't fooling around. I was like, you know what? Just get the newest one. I don't want to
I think
worry
I've seen
about
a
it.
couple clips on your Facebook when you're from your
Yeah,
Mexico
that's
trip.
some of that's from the GoPro. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially all the water stuff. Like I didn't want to take my
Mm.
phone. I can
Yeah.
just strap this to my wrist, and then I just whoop record and then down again. It's pretty convenient.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I got Liam the GoPro 9. He's been doing it, using it a lot for biking, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what they're action cameras, and you can also do some cinematic. Like you can adjust wide view,
Yeah.
short view, resolution, frame rate. You can do slow mo. Uh, like you can do a lot with it actually. So I gotta figure out what to use it for and start recording.
Yeah. I'd like to, yeah, definitely want to get into more filming stuff. I think I've got some plans. I've got a lot of plans. I just need to stop working on three scripts at a time and just
It's one.
do like, just focus one script, get it done, move it on to the next. But because my brain is so like hippity hoppity, it's like, we're all about this right now. Nah, now we're all about this. Now we're back to this. Oh, now we're on this new one. Now we're back to this. I just kind of go with the flow of the vibe in my brain and then work on stuff as I'm like feeling it.
Yeah, sometimes that works and sometimes that
Yeah,
doesn't.
I make it work. I just kind of have to flow with my. I feel like I don't have a choice. If I know if I'm not like super interested in what I'm doing at the time, I'm not gonna be doing a quality script because
Hmm.
I'm like, now I'm just trying to get it done. I need to write it when I'm like super invested in it.
Yes.
So I think a lot about my scripts at work, and I just need to put pencil to paper.
I can't wait for you to get the script done, get a crew, get your actors, whoever's in the movie and the short film, get it done. And I want to see what kind of director you are, what kind of filmmaker. I kind of want to see it
I'm
on a
very
media.
picky. I think like, never used to be interested in directing until grade 12. I took a class called Communications Media, which is all about film, learning about all camera shots and whatnot. And all of grade 12, the entire semester, we were making a pilot episode for a show. So we had to come up with like a show, write up like a script for a pilot episode, come up with two random commercials, right? And um, the entire group I was stuck with because there was only four of us in the class. It's just awful. They were just so. I'm sorry if they ever listen to this, but you were bad. The one kid just didn't care and he was there for the credit. That was obvious. The other guy was super interested in making it, but the longer we filmed this thing, the less he cared and the more he was just goofing off. And then the other person who was supposed to be the director, it's like she learned nothing throughout the few years that we had it. Because we did the film festival, right, where you would actually work with film directors who've worked
Hmm.
on and um like cameramen and editors and producers who've actually worked on movies. And we got to do that part of our class like once a year. And one of the things they've taught us is like, yeah, you film one scene. If you get like, just because you get the take perfect doesn't mean you're done filming. Now you're going to move, like, if you have two cameras, you're going to move those two cameras around and get two whole new camera shots
Yeah.
and try to get it perfect again. So and then they were like, no, we'll just do one take, two camera shots every scene, so it's very boring and the camera work isn't very dynamic and it's not very interesting to work at. Like the camera, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. I hated it.
Did it come out the final product? Did it come out good?
It it came out okay. It was okay. A lot of people say, for like grade 12 in high school, it was good, but I'm like, I'm not happy with it at all. There's so much that could have been better if they were just willing to put in more work.
100%.
Like I
Yeah.
had like the one day I think for whatever reason I couldn't come into school one day and I was like the lead editor and they didn't do any editing while I was away. Come back was like, why didn't you guys do any editing? He's like, well, we didn't know where you left off. I'm like, so instead of checking the script and the shot list
Yeah.
and just and then going to the video to see where I left off, you just decided to do nothing. Oh my God.
Don't you miss grade
That's when I
12?
knew. Yeah, that's why I know. I'm like, no, I have to be in charge now. I have to be in charge. I can't work like that.
I can't work in these conditions.
This is ridiculous.
God damn it.
Do you know how much I sacrificed?
Just flipping out like
God damn it!
Tom Cruise and Leonardo DiCaprio. You seen those videos? Somebody like videotaped them flipping out on a castmate or a
I've seen the Christian Bale one.
there's a Christian Bale one too, yes, but there's also a Tom Cruise one and a Leonardo DiCaprio one.
I haven't seen those ones,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, you know what? If I don't know the context, but if you're getting mad at someone who's not putting in the work that they should be
hmm
putting in, like
hmm
everyone is working so hard. There's so much money that goes into film. There's so much like time, effort, and energy on everyone's part. And if you're just kind of being a lazy little dickhead,
Yeah,
I
it's not
hope you
not
get
for
yelled
you.
at.
Yeah.
No,
Have you seen Top Gun? Maverick?
not the new one. I heard it. I heard it was good from someone else, but that's one opinion.
I think it's amazing. Have you seen the original Top Gun and from
Yes,
'86? Did you like
yes,
it?
yes.
You're gonna love this one. It is a roller
Okay,
coaster of a ride in emotions.
okay. Well, I
It's
will
so
tell
good.
him, and the next payday, maybe him and I will go see it. Now
Go
that
what
I've got two
you have to
opinions.
it's a movie, it's a cinematic movie to watch it in theaters. You need the big screen because you're in the planes. So you need that like that
Okay.
view of like, oh shit, I'm going left, right, up, down in a fighter jet.
Well, that'll be the first thing I tell Liam when once we get off this podcast. We have to watch Top Gun when we get paid next.
I think it's in theaters for another month or two, and
Okay, cool. I got 2 weeks.
yeah,
Do it in 2 weeks.
another one you should watch. Doesn't matter if it's on screen streaming or not. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Huh?
Everything, or no, everything, everywhere, all at once.
Oh,
That's
this sounds like some like drama, sad, depressing movie that's gonna make
no.
me depressed.
It is better than Doctor
Uh,
Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
what is it?
It's about multiverses.
What multiverse though? What series?
About a family, and there's a being that's trying to take over the universe and the dimensions and trying to finish everything. And there's only one lady that can stop it all. It's
Okay.
if I
I
had
have a problem. I have a problem with committing myself to movies. That's my thing.
this one you
It's
will
it,
like.
it for me. It's very like I'll go watch a movie in theaters once in a while, but I'm always put off about the idea. Oh, I've got to sit there for like 2, 3 hours to watch this movie. Whereas with a show, I'm like, okay, I've watched 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll watch another 20 minutes. And sometimes I end up watching 2 hours, but sometimes I only watch for like two
hmm
episodes. So
Do you watch the movies if you go to the theaters? Do you watch them?
yes, but I don't actively go out of my way to always go to the theaters.
Okay.
There's always like a decent amount of space in between. I did see Sonic 2 in theaters though. That was
Oh
probably the
my
last movie I
God.
seen in theaters too.
I haven't
I
seen
went
Sonic 2.
I took my little brother to go watch it to be
Okay.
fair. It's not like
Okay.
I just went there to go see it. But I will say, because I watched the first one and the second one with
Jim
him.
Carrey was amazing.
Yeah,
Okay. That's
Tim
it.
Carrey was pretty good. I actually thought it was surprisingly good. It was a video game movie, and B, I'm not a big Sonic guy, so I was expecting the movies to be bad, but they were surprisingly good. It was just like it's like they just did the fundamentals of a movie well.
Okay.
It's like they just stuck to the fundamentals. They didn't try to go too crazy with anything. They just wrote a good movie, and that's just it.
Okay. I seen Sonic 1. Decent. It's like a
I like
6 out
Sonic
of
too.
10. It was enjoyable. There's funny moments, but
Yeah,
I
I
Sonic
like
2.
Sonic too.
I Have
I'd probably put Sonic 2 above Sonic 1.
you seen Batman at least, right?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you're
My
behind.
problem is I was gonna go watch it in theaters, but
You realize it
everyone I
is a
wanted to watch it with has already seen it, and then anyone else just didn't want to watch it.
yeah, it's a
I was
3 hour
like,
movie, so it is long.
yeah, I was like, oh fuck. So I'll just have to wait until it comes out on like Netflix or something.
I went through that. I went in that movie eating a full bag of popcorn, a large, and a large drink, and I held my bladder for through the whole 3 hours. I was so proud of myself.
I held my bladder, Mom.
Yeah, it was
Aren't you
good.
proud?
Oh yeah.
I held in my pee. You know, it was a good DC movie. Was they're like slowly getting better. The James Gunn's Suicide Squad.
I also
You know when that came
recommend.
out?
Yeah, I did
That one
watch
was
that.
pretty good. That
Hmm.
one was great. They did such a great. They used both realistic and naturalistic dialogue. Like in the more serious scenes, they'd use realistic dialogue, which realistic and naturalistic dialogue. Okay, you have believable, naturalistic, and realistic dialogue, which all sound like the same thing. Believable dialogue is a conversation you would never hear in your lifetime. Like nobody you know talks like that, or they're just like really out there as a person. But it's believable in the context of the story because you're like, oh, well, this is a cartoon that's a fox and like the situation, like, okay, fair enough. They'll talk like that. Um, I can see why they would talk like that, but it's not a conversation that anyone would actually talk like in real life. And then you have realistic dialogue, which is basically how we talk in the modern era, but it's heightened to be like no hesitation in your speech, no stutters, none of that. So
Hmm.
it's just it's as if we never stumble on our words and we never cough or anything, and it's like we talk perfectly always. And then naturalistic dialogue adds in those stutters and the hesitation and the coughs, and it's supposed to sound more real. So like in when they were all sitting in the theater, and they were talking about like the wet dog,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
they're like, if you go back and listen to that, there's a lot of stutters and a lot of I don't know what that thing is. They do a lot of that naturalistic and they do it really well. Naturalistic dialogue is something as like the actors have to get it, I feel like, and the director or the writer needs to get it. So you either can or you can't.
Yeah. You know your
It's
stuff. We should make a movie.
I should
We should make a
working on it.
movie.
We should.
We should.
I'll carry you.
Yeah.
I do know my stuff. I do a lot. Listen, I find when it comes to like camera work and stuff, that's probably where I'm a little less like skilled on. Is like camera work. But when it comes to like writing a detailed story, you know, making good character arcs, making a good story arc, writing like well written characters that fit the purpose of the story and not having random scenes that are just there to be there. That's where I'm good. I can write a good story. I feel like what I'll probably need work on is my camera work.
I can do that. I'll be the cameraman.
Okay. You're gonna study up on camera angles.
I I've done before. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I took a couple classes.
Man. Okay. All right. Well, we'll make a movie then. Let's get it done.
I have some notes with some camera works. I don't know it off heart, but I can relearn.
Yeah.
I
That
think
was very good.
I think I got an eye for getting the best shot, so
Mm.
it might be easy for me.
We'll see. We'll see, I guess.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, maybe we'll do another birthday weekend at Bress's this year, and we'll just like film a little short skit.
Yeah, just 5 minutes. Well, we'll get a bunch of footage, but we'll try to like edit into 5 minutes and see what it
We'll
comes
make
up
a
to.
little story. We'll make like a 20-minute
Yeah,
like short film.
yeah, I'm down.
All
It's
right.
it's it's
Yeah.
fun. It's something to, I don't know, keep myself busy, keep ourselves busy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I enjoy it, and I just don't do enough of it. I need to get like a really good camera as well, because right now I'm just kind of stuck with my phone. Which, to be fair, you can find like you could just look up short films like
All
filmed
on
on
phones.
phones,
Yeah.
and you like there's a lot out there, and you're like,
Captured
oh,
on
that's
iPhone
a
5.
phone. Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, we're not.
We're not. No.
We can finish up anytime here.
What time are we at?
It doesn't matter what time it is.
You don't know what time we're at, do you?
Yes, I do. I know exactly what time we're at.
Okay, well, I'll just assume we're over an hour then. I feel like we've been talking for a good
Oh
amount of
yeah,
time.
it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm running out of stuff to talk about anyway, so I'm like,
Sounds
it's
like
good.
we should call her a night and
Coloring.
say goodbye to whoever's watching.
Go ahead and check out the Discord that's dead.
It's a dead Discord. We'll
Um,
slowly bring it back. If not, YouTube comments,
yeah. Yeah,
likes,
we'll still try. We should
subscribes.
try to do like comments of the week. Like, do we have a comment on our last video? I'm gonna go check. The only comment is from me. It's just nice.
That's the
No, yeah,
comment of the
drop a
video.
comment and we'll do a comment of the week podcast, and we'll ask a question or make a statement, and we'll do a little segment on it.
You can rate us from 1 to 10 on how I
Oh,
know.
oh shit! I feel like this one was pretty good. It was smooth. I feel like in a lot of our past podcasts, there's a lot of like stops and pauses. In this one, we were pretty flowy.
Yeah, I stayed in my seat this whole time. I think
You
that's a positive.
you didn't.
There's a few podcasts where I'm leaving and then coming back, leaving again. Oh, like, oh, look, there's
Every
something over
time
here.
we record, someone comes into my fucking room, dude.
Same with me. I had it happen today. Pause.
Yeah, it was the first time for you. Pause. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Oh, you know what? The worst thing is, I've got a little sign on my door that says podcast in session,
That's your
and he
roommate.
still opened the door. I literally, no, you know what? I literally wrote it in front of him so that he would know I wrote something on this for him to read. And he's still like, nah, we'll just open the door. So, whatever, fair enough. He probably wasn't paying attention because he was playing Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
Super into racing games. I'd like to try to make him stream some racing games. He knows a lot about racing. I think it'd be very interesting. Um, and he's pretty good. He's pretty good at racing games, so it'd be fun to watch him. Um, but yeah, okay. So if you made it this far, check out our socials in the links in the description. I've got my Twitch and my YouTube. He's got
I
his
got mine.
YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thank you
I
very much.
We have been your wonderful hosts. I am Soda. This
I
is my
am
wonderful guest.
David.
And
Is that right?
this was our Bottomless
Bottomless
Dream.
Dream. I think we said that together. You want to try it
No.
one more time?
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Our
Our
Bottomless Dream. You said it too late. You're going too late.